Hi and welcome. I'm really excited to talk to you here today. And I just wanted to share with you an overview of what it is that I have been doing for the last 18 months. I'm just really excited to share this information with you and to show you how we are changing lives of people, of animals, of pets, and also making a positive impact on this planet. So, before I get started, I just wanted to briefly introduce myself for those of you whom I haven't met yet. My name is Lena Thompson, and my background is actually in computer science. I graduated in 2004 in BSc Computer Science, and I've spent about 20 years working as a consultant and business architect in various industries, such as government, health and wellness, travel, and many other fields, really. But my passion has always been mind and body connection and health and wellness. So while I was going through my corporate, I guess, career, I've also qualified as a Reiki and NLP practitioner. But back then, all I was really trying to do is to survive and to keep my head above water. My job was great, or at least I thought it was, because it paid the bills. We had a great lifestyle. I could take kids to go skiing. We went to South Africa, as you can probably pick up from my accent. That's where I've spent most of my life. Uh, we went really all over the world, and I loved my travels and I loved my life on the outside, but inside, I felt very disconnected and I felt empty because I didn't feel that I was living my true life's purpose. And on all honesty, I had no idea what my purpose was. So to fast forward to 2018, I came across works by Dr. Jody Spencer, and that's how my life began to change. I went into his workshop. It was a 7 day workshop in Brighton in 2018, as me being completely angry, frustrated, disconnected, anxious, stressed, and I came out a whole different person. And that was difficult on its own because when I went back to my life, I knew that I was the one who's changed, but everything else around me remained the same. But this time I was determined. I was determined that no matter what happens, I needed to make changes to my life. And slowly, step by step, I started making those changes. So in 2018, I quit my job in London. Actually, my contract came to an end, and I've decided not to carry on looking for a new contract. In fact, I had new opportunities coming my way, but I've said no to all of them. It didn't go down too well with some of my family, and yeah, people really close to me. They thought I had gone completely mad, but I stood my ground. For the first time in my life, I decided to really pay attention to me, to my wants, to my desires, and not to what other people thought I should be doing. And I started my first business driving Miss Daisy. So when I tell people about driving Miss Daisy, they all know the film. This is basically it's a concept of a film, but it's a franchise, and it started in UK about 7 years ago. And we provide companionship and transport services to people who can't get out and about. Now we do school runs, we take kids to schools, to after school clubs, but majority of our clients are people who have physical, emotional, and mental challenges, health challenges, and sometimes it's all three combined together. Through that practice, through the services, I've met some incredible people, and I witnessed a lot of pain. Now, at that stage in my life, I knew that we have internal pharmacies built within us. I knew that we are capable of so much more than what we were taught to believe. But for a lot of my clients, that just did not resonate with them. They would not have understood me when I was talking to them about energy healing or frequencies or vibrations. And I really wanted to help them to find a more holistic, more natural approach to life. Having witnessed how many medications they were on, and sometimes they were getting no relief from it. So on my journey through health and wellness, I met a gentleman about a year and a half ago when I actually was at one of the events promoting my driving and companionship business, and he was talking about his wife who had arthritis, quite a bad arthritis on her hands. She was unable to hold knife and fork. She was in a lot of pain for many, many years. And how he managed to relieve her pain through use of certain technologies, which just was kind of coming onto the market in Europe. And I will talk a little bit about it more as we go through this presentation. But basically, that was the start of my journey with my company. That's with my second company. That's how my second online business was born, and that's what I wanted to share with you here today, and see if this is something that resonates with you and something that excites you as much as it excites me. So here I want to introduce you to my second business, to my second really family, because through this business I've met some incredible people from all over the world. A lot of people I work with closely in my team. Some of the people are sitting on the other side of the world, and we've created wonderful relationships. But this is Nature's Frequencies. So Nature's Frequencies is a company who have been manufacturing and private labeling technology, health and wellness technology, since 2013. And for the first 7 years, they have worked exclusively with medical practitioners, naturopaths, homeopaths, acupuncturists, chiropractors, dentists, and many others. Now, it's a father and son based company. It's a very small company who come up with this innovative biofield resonance technology. And the whole concept is based on the fact that we are vibrational beings. We are all energy. And if you fix the energy fields, if you address the energy disturbances in energetic fields, you can pretty much fix the matter. You can fix our bodies. You can make yourself feel better, whether it's a physical discomfort, emotional, spiritual, or mental. And of course, the same principle applies to pets and animals, because at the end of the day, we are all energy. So basically, what we are trying to do is to help the people and pets and animal, and also the planet we live on, through a wellness, health and wellness really products that tap into your body's natural energy, and also the technologies that we produce, which assist with the global problem of food waste and electromagnetic radiation. But here I want to focus specifically on pet and animal health in this presentation, because for the last year and a half, I've been working a lot with my human clients. I've been working alongside doctors, medical practitioners, health and wellness enthusiasts, and they have helped so many people to overcome, or to overcome some of the aches and pains, to bring their energy, to bring their vitality back into their lives. And now we've got an opportunity to do exactly the same for pets and animals. And that's what I'm really, really excited to share with you here today. So Nature's Frequencies, they are award-winning company. They were awarded Edison Awards in 2019. For those of you who are in America, you may be familiar with it. But basically, this is like an Oscars in the field of innovations, technology. And we took this award in 2019. They featured on Fox News, US Today, Sky News, and many, many other channels and publications all over the world. So the first thing I really wanted to talk about is one of our revolutionary, groundbreaking pet health technology called Wow Pet Tag. And the way it works, as you can see here, there's a little, it's called a hologram. And this hologram, it is programmed with various botanical frequencies, which are extracted from the nature. So when we wear this tag, either you wear it, you can wear it on your chain if you're a human. On a pet, obviously you'll put it in a pet tag. The bodies will absorb all of these frequencies it needs in the amount it needs whenever it needs them. So this tag lasts a year, and it helps pets and animals and humans also with energy, with any discomforts, recovery from injuries, from wounds, and also promotes the relaxation and improve the sleep. It lasts a whole year. So, if you've got a pet who struggles with anxiety or with stress, we used to have a dog, Jack Russell, And I remember, whenever we left the house, he would howl and howl and howl. And I mean, of course, we'd get in a car, so I'd have no idea how long it will carry on for. But I know our neighbors used to complain, saying how upset our Jack Russell was. So, and I'm not sure about the other places in the world, but in the UK, and it's actually made news recently. I heard it somewhere on the news, not that I listen news, but this is what I heard when I was listening on a very rare occasion, is that during the lockdown, people felt lonely, so they bought pets. People tend to buy dogs or cats, whoever they bought really. But then imagine once the lockdown is finished and people have to go to work, how would these animals feel that they're with you 24/7 and now they have to be left alone? So this is just one of the ways to help them naturally and safely to make sure that they get more out of life, and then they're happy and bouncy and more energized little furry friends that we have. So PetTech is programmed with natural harmonizing frequencies which help to restore pet's body to optimal functioning rate. And it's called the Wow Pet Tag. So this is just one of the things I wanted to share with you. And yeah, I mean, we've got dogs who use it. We even have guinea pigs who use similar, except they're not tags. They're little patches that you can also put it on a cage or on a water bottle or on a feeding bowl even, because the frequencies, they affect our energetic field. So yeah, I mean, they can be on your body, and the closer they are, the better. But if, for example, you have a cat who doesn't like something like that, you can just pop it under her mat, or even have attach something on a feeding bowl or on the cage wherever she sleeps. So it's in her energetic field. Ideally, they will wear it, but even close by the proximity, pets tend to benefit quite a lot. And I will share some testimonies here with you in a minute also. Another one I wanted to mention is called the Earthing card. So, and you can see Gus here on this picture, bless him, he is wearing the Earthing card. So the Earthing card is quite incredible, and it's for humans and it's for pets. Uh, for those of you who are not really familiar with benefits of grounding and earthing, I mean, you can read up on it. And also on Netflix, there is a fantastic movie called The Earthing Movie, and you will understand why we should be grounding more and the benefits, how we absorb the electrons from the ground, which actually recharges our bodies naturally. It's been already, I believe, documented in 21 peer science reviewed papers on benefits of the grounding and how it helps with inflammation, energy, sleep, and just so much more. I know a lot of people I speak to, they really ground, they're really good like that. They go into the garden or to the beach and they walk barefoot. I live in UK, and I'm just looking outside now and it's miserable and it's raining, and there is no ways I'm going to go and do the grounding outside. So I have my earthing card on me, and in the same way you can also attach, as you can see on a picture, the earthing card on your pets. And what we've seen happens with horses, with dogs especially, is they naturally become calmer. We have this. I remember one of my clients. She shared a video with me of her dog. He would just sit and shiver under her desk the whole time. He would just literally be so anxious and so stressed, and just waving that earthing card over him calmed them down pretty much immediately. She just said she wishes that she had a camera to document the difference between how he was before and after. For horses, some of the people we work with, they have horses, so they actually use this card to wave it over the hay and over the water. And even if the horse is far away, and let's say they've got a choice of the hay that they have for lunch or whatever meal they have, they would always be drawn to hay, to water, to anything that had this earthing card waved over it. So the animals are really, really sensitive to these frequencies. On top of that, the earthing card also helps to protect from electromagnetic radiation. And this has been actually a topic, my research topic for the last year and a half. EMF is massive. I mean, we are all exposed to electromagnetic radiation 24/7 that comes from our phones, from laptops, from the wirings on the wall, from from when we go outside. It's from trains, from the towers, 3G, 4G, and especially when we travel, when we fly, the radiation in the air is even higher. But I know, at least we leave the house sometimes. But what about the pets, especially, cats or the really home pets? Where do they sleep? Do they sleep maybe close to the Wi-Fi router? Do they sleep to any of the electronic devices? Because pets also get affected by EMF. And this is another completely separate conversation, but you're welcome to go on our website, and I can share it with you. We've actually done a lot of research and the effect that EMF has on our health, on the development, on fertility, on brain, on heart, and so much more. So with the earthing card, it protects you and your pets and your animals from the electromagnetic radiation within 3 meters. Another great thing with this is that it enhances flavor of food and water. So you can just simply run your water over the earthing card into a bowl for for your dog or your cats or your animals to drink from, and same of course for you. You can use it on your fruit, your vegetables, and your food, and it makes a big difference. My one favorite test to do is with a lemon, where you take a lemon and you cut it in two halves, and then you just chop it up. You move one ball away, and the one that next to you, take an earthing card, and you just wave it over the bowl of lemon. And then you have a bite of that lemon, and then you have a bite of a lemon without the earthing cards, and you will see the difference immediately. So the benefits of earthing cards are numerous. I mean, you can use it for yourself, for your family, for your dogs, for your cats, for anybody really. It provides protection from EMF. It helps with the immune system, helps with inflammation, pain relief, and just general well-being. And also sleep, of course. Sleep is a big one, whether it's for your pet or for you. You can just simply put it in a pillowcase for you, or for your dog, you can just put it under the mattress where they tend to sleep. So here's the some of the testimonies. We've got so many more, but I just couldn't squeeze them in. So the pet tag is, yeah, it's basically it's just changing lives of pets, whether they are anxious or stressed, or just have some kind of illness or injuries and wounds. And I haven't included here a testimony from the horse that I have. And if it's something you're interested for me to share with you, please let me know. Also, I've got a really great review from one of the Reiki practitioners. She also runs a farm, and she has cows. So she also shares a experience with these products with a cow who, I believe, I'm not sure, I can't remember the story exactly, but whether she was a rescue or something. But when she got the cow, it was so sick that the vets didn't even give her much chance of survival, and she wasn't producing any milk. She was really, really, really weak. And just within a couple of weeks, she started getting her energy back, her vitality, and now a year later or so, she's a happy, healthy cow producing so much milk that it's enough to feed the entire family. So, Project Energetic Health, and this is where I'm really excited now to share opportunity with you. As I said, I've been involved with this, with Nature's Frequencies, just for the past 18 months, and I have a lot of clients I work with, who just use the products for themselves. I work a lot with medical practitioners, naturopaths, functional doctors, dentists who use these products in their practice. And I mean, I've only covered two here. We've got a lot more, and I'll share a website if you were interested to go and have a look at what else we've got to offer. And we have helped, as I mentioned, so many people. We're talking about arthritis, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, memory fog, and so much more. And now we're in a position that we can do exactly the same for pets and animals. And that's why I'm just really, really excited to talk about this. So Nature's Frequencies, I've already mentioned, they've been around for 8 years, and the first 7 years were exclusively with medical practitioners. And only about a year ago that they launched these products worldwide. They've got, it says 5 patents. Actually, I've got six patents now. The sixth patent was the energy, was the Wild Pet Health Tag. And also, if you want to see the patents, that just please message me, and I'm more than happy to share everything I have with you. We've got a medical advisory committee, so everything goes through them. Everything is verified, and there is nothing that's I would use that they wouldn't use. So we've got this a backup of medical committee, and also testimonies of thousands of people that we have helped over the past 8 years. So why even consider this as a business opportunity? Well, we already know that the world is moving online. Everything is pretty much moving that way. And also having one stream of income, it's pretty much, well, so last century, right? You can't be dependent on one job only. And I think the recent events have shown us exactly why. By the way, if you hear the beeping, it's my washing machine. So apologies for that. Um, I mean, I've already mentioned I've got a transport and companionship business. And if that was the only business I had, I would have been in a lot of trouble because as the lockdown happened, I lost access to all of my clients, like all of them. There were schools obviously were not running, the care homes went into isolation. My elderly clients, even private clients I work with, they wouldn't want to go, out to nature or to go shopping, and they couldn't, even if they wanted to. So we only did an occasional hospital appointments, which wasn't even enough, like to pay, for a decent meal. So I would have been in a lot of trouble. And that's why I'm so glad that I had, this other business that I was running and growing on the side that helped me to sustain my lifestyle, and also help me to keep my kids in the school, and still able to even take them on a little holiday. When we had a bit of a relief from the lockdown, we went to see my family, my dad in Ukraine, which was absolutely amazing. But without it, I would have been stuck. And another reason, why people even want to have maybe another source of income is that I work a lot with health practitioners who are slaving away in the practice. Literally, it's day in, day out. There's only one of them, maybe they work with partners if they've got a bigger practice. But at the end of the day, they are trading their time for money. They leave early, they come in late in the evening, and they've got to do more prep work for the clients. So they don't, and they're still once again relying on the clients coming to see them. But what happens if the clients can't come to see them because maybe they lost the job, they can't afford them, or something else pops up in the life? Then they lose the clients, and they have no other ways of, replacing the income. So there are many ways, and I'm pretty sure you're already aware of it. Whether it is time that you want to spend extra with your family, or maybe make some extra money so that you can have this amazing holiday, wherever it is that you want to do, or whatever it is your life desires. There's always something that drives you forward, that wants you to have more in your life, more time, more freedom, more finances. It's just a natural way how we expand and how we grow. Um, so yes, I mean, I've already mentioned, some of the reasons to join. For me, obviously, it was, I feel like I'm here on this planet to help people to have more freedom in their life. And by freedom, I don't just mean more financial freedom, because it's all kind of needs to be in balance. It's all about balance, because if you've got a lot of money but you are suffering with pain, you're not going to be free. Same as if you're super healthy, you've got money, but you're depressed, you're not going to be free. It's balancing, your physical, your spiritual, your mental, and all of the emotional bodies in one, and having this best version of yourself showing up every single day. And that's what my purpose is, to help people to achieve that. And over the last year or two, excuse me, I've had so many coaches and mentors when it comes to sales, to marketing, to business, and especially to my spiritual practice, which enabled me to help my team to grow, to help them and grow their existing business, whether it's the health practice or coaching practice, as well as help them to generate extra source of income through nature's frequencies. So by being in nature's frequencies, as I mentioned, I met some incredible people. They became my virtual friends all over the world. I've learned so much. Personal development. If I look where I was 6 months even ago and where I am now, I'm a different person. And I know even in 3 months, I will be a completely new person, because there's something that pushes me to always be a better version of myself, to improve, to constantly to seek that expansion and growth within me. Yes, of course, it's also about the financial freedom, that a lot of us crave for. I know my kids are desperate to go to Disney World, and I really want to take them when the lockdown is finished. And my standard is to fly business class. That's what I want to do, and that's what I'm working towards. So it's setting those little goals and achieving them, and it's just incredible, when we work together and we set those goals, and they first go on a vision board, and they stay there for a while, and then you actually start removing them from the vision board because they begin to materialize into our 3D reality. And that's what I want to help you, if you let me, to achieve. So how does one join this exciting, energetic project, health, or however I called it now? It's really simple. You can just become, we call it an affiliate. You can call it a brand partner. You can call it a distributor. It's all the same thing exactly. By becoming an affiliate, it doesn't cost you anything to become an affiliate. Well, it's $99, but for that, you get your products. And you can choose, which products you want to start with, whether it's the earthing cards, or whether it's pet tags or something to protect yourself from electromagnetic radiation. And there is other options. And should you still be listening to me and you're getting this far and you are interested, then what we'll do is we'll jump on a call and we'll talk about through various options on how you can join us. And then it's a really simple process. It takes about 5 minutes, by the way, to set you up, maximum. And from then on, if you decide to go ahead and become a distributor, every month you will just order what we call a smart ship on auto ship for $60 per month, to $60 or $80. I'm not now I'm looking in the slides. I think it's slightly outdated. And you may, want to try various products as the months go along. What I sometimes do is, if I have too much of something, you can just sell it onto your colleagues, your friends and family. And somebody always needs something, because once you look at our website, you will see that you've got so many things that people in your even circle of friends who could benefit from it. And the way the commission works, you get a difference between a wholesale and a retail, and also fast start commission. So where you are paid 50% of the volume of the pack that you sell. And that's paid to you straight into your bank account, and commissions are paid weekly. So you earn commissions 5 levels down, how the way it is outlined in this blue circle. But as I mentioned just now, if this is something you're still interested in joining after everything I've shared with you, and you think, yes, I want to have a residual income. Yes, I want to help my pets and other pets and animals and people, and eat fresh food, and just, have more energy, better sleep, and also want to make money and leave the legacy for my children, then let's have a chat. Let's have a Zoom chat. It's going to take us maybe 30, 40 minutes, depending on your questions. And I can explain this in more detail. So join us. We always welcome new people. We are a really great community. I've got, a team probably of 30 people, 40 people, where we all on WhatsApp. And, if somebody has any questions, we always try and answer them. We support each other. And we have planned a few get-togethers. Well, people who live close to me. I'm in Surrey in UK, but unfortunately we haven't yet been able to meet physically, but hopefully in April. Otherwise, what we're going to do is we're going to probably we're going to have to start having Zoom parties where we can all get to know each other and just have some wine or coffee or whatever your preferred drink of choice is, just to hang out in each other's space and energize and inspire each other to achieve our goals and visions. So my name is Lena, and it's been a pleasure talking to you today. If you want to get hold of me, you can see all of my details here. My email, there's a link to my site. And if you've got any questions, please reach out. And otherwise, I'll give you a day or so to digest this presentation, and then I will get in touch with you and see how you want to take this forward. Have a lovely day. Thank you very much for listening to me. I do truly appreciate it.